on, Dark? How you doing, dude? You can hear me all right? You working from home? Nice. Loud and clear? Good, good. Alright. Last time I did this, I accidentally unplugged my phone from the wall, and it died in the middle of the stream. So now this time, I don't have it plugged into the wall directly. I have it plugged into a charger on a cord. So, how's the world up here? Rainy Friday night at work. Afternoon. I don't know. We're working on so many other things that we're running out of materials, so I gotta cut more of these visor foams to fit in the shields, face shields. What about you? How you doing? Trying to get this more even. You're over it? Yeah, I feel that. Tough. I know that not my boss. My boss kind of wants me to work from home, but I don't have a laser cutter at home. You know, like I can't repair machines from home. You know. Wait, no, there's no one down here. It's me. I think there might be one other guy next door, maybe. Get back, or I'll be here. Sucks typing with gloves on. Figured I would listen to my podcast until my AirPods died, and they just did. Of course, right in the middle of a phone call. And now I don't have anything to listen to, so I figured I'd stream. Chilling, laser cutting. Some free advertising for Epilogue Lasers. Maybe they can come sponsor me. What's going on, Space Doggo? How you doing, dude? Hopefully you can hear me alright, yeah? I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fans and compressors going for the audio for these laser cutters. I got 2 running right now. I got another one to your right, basically. I'm doing alright. What are you doing until April 30th? Working from home? Or online courses? Or just chilling? Quarantining? You don't know yet? Well, sounds like you're gonna be playing video games. That's the bummer part, yeah. Well, you come work with me, we'll make a laser cut. Running low on video games? Well, if you haven't already, go try the Factorio demo. That's free. The demo is. I don't know. Do they have Humble Bundle in your region? You're replaying Pathfinder and Pathologic. All right. Yeah, there's stuff to do. I mean, hey, thank you, Dark. Hopefully you heard that. Thank you, Dark. Thank God I'm not going bald, right? Get a full camera's view of that. What's going on, Roger? Yeah. My phone's taped to the glass of the laser cutter, so I don't want to pull it off. But basically, what these foam pieces are going to do is wedge between, basically into the top of our visors, provide some. There's a term called the chimney effect, where air rises up from underneath face shields, medical face shields. And I don't know if it's proven or if it's under debate, but there's thought that germs can get up underneath that and be breathed in. And so this provides a little bit of a protection against that to help maybe not have that happen so much. I'm making face visors for the hospital here at work, basically. Things really that bad in New York, you hear? They're getting there, yeah. Let's put it this way. They cut down a bunch of fences at work so they can have access to the soccer fields, and they're in the middle of building a new hospital. Basically a field hospital on top of our soccer fields here. So remind me later tonight, or remind me in Discord or DM me, and I'll send you the pictures I have. I can't show you from my phone, unfortunately, but they literally have like A-frames up for buildings that are going to be field hospitals. Thankfully, it's not too bad yet, but like, you know, some of my family members have it. You know, my uncle was in the hospital the last couple days because he was dehydrated from corona. They just sent him back home, and he's still not doing well, but he's doing better than he was, you know. What's going on, Fry? Military post you work at is getting converted into a field hospital and containment area. That's not good, Dark. So I'm reading chat upside down, so as if I couldn't read before. What's up, Fry? What's going on, Delphin? Did research in undergrad. You had to leave a little Bunsen burner on to carry germies, yeah? And you may still be at work listening. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I won't tell. I've got one right here. I could show chat in a second. It's just I don't want to open up the lid. Actually, you know what I can do? This is what it looks like. So you can see the foam from the top. Trying to prevent air from going out. That's what version 1 looks like anyway. The hot air blows them away, yeah. You're faking work listening. Yeah, Russian, you basically have the idea. Ours is a little bit different because we're making it out of objects that we can get easily. So, like, you know, there was a black strip on that is weather stripping for like your garage or your windows. The foam is just foam we bought from Uline, you know, a supply place, you know, just cutting the foam. And we're 3D printing some of it, we're laser cutting some of it, we're bending acrylic on a hot form for some of it. And then I take it and I put it in that trash bag and I throw it away. Right now, our hospital is asking for $5,000. In the last 3 weeks, we've made, I want to say we're at like 600 or 700, but we're really now ramping up production. So we're doing about 100, 150 a day right now. So for now, it's going to be $5,000 for the hospital, and then we're going to start giving some to other hospitals, nursing homes, stuff like that nearby. A lot of people asking for them, and it's tough to say we're doing this for the hospital, you know. So we're trying to balance the hospital asking for them and other people asking for them by divvying it up a little bit, you know. But alright, you guys let me know if it catches on fire, please. What's going on, Hairline? How you doing, man? Yeah, just scream really loud. I'll hear you. My sound's on. Doing fine, good. What model is this laser? It is a 80-watt Epilog Fusion Pro. I also have a 40-watt Epilog Mini running next to it that you can't see because you're looking in. I'm cutting out foam inserts for face shields. When this is done cutting, I can show you an example. But it sits between two pieces of plastic on the face shield, and it helps prevent what's called the chimney effect. where air would rise up between the face shield and a person's face, which could contain things they don't want to breathe in. Wow, I can't believe we've been doing this for 30 minutes already. No, these face shields are for the hospital members that are working at the hospital attached to our campus, and potentially other hospitals in the area. Yeah, they're face shields, not masks. Technically, there's a difference, so not to be a dick and correct you, but it's something that I've been. Sorry, dude. It's something that we've been trying to get correct because they mean different things, you know what I mean? You don't want to tell someone you're making masks and they ask for some and you deliver shields, because the shields don't protect from like airborne vapors. They kind of protect more from like globules that people cough and stuff. Projectiles. You weren't thinking about it, you were throwing out... Yeah, I hear you. How many have we made so far? We're up in the 600 or 700 range, I think. In the last couple of days, we've really been working on making our production faster. So like yesterday, I think we did 144. Today, I think we're on course to do around 100, stuff like that. So we've been doing this for almost 3 weeks. It might be 3 weeks today. I mean, this might be the end of week 2. I don't remember. It's been so long. But now is when we're really starting to get a process in and do stuff. So this is what it looks like. And so this helps, like I said, air coming up from underneath to not be able to get through. Hopefully you can hear me. I get 36 out of this, basically 20 by 24 sheets that I cut out of a 24 by 72 foot roll. Yeah, it's polyurethane foam is what it is. I just gotta Hawkeye this because it likes to catch on fire sometimes. Although I've been reducing the frequency of the laser, and that seems to be helping, question mark? Because there's 3 things you can choose. You can change the speed, you can change the power, and you can change the frequency. I'm not a huge laser cutter guy. I know about laser cutters, but I don't know a ton about them, so I very much am trying to figure all this out as I go, you know? I've never cut foam, polyurethane foam. I usually stick to acrylic and wood, so, you know, it's all a learning process. I've had a couple of flare-ups where the foam was caught on fire, and, you know, it's not that hard to put out. To be honest, I can put it out by blowing on it with my breath, if it's not too crazy. The worst part about it is when it catches on fire, it melts and it turns into like a plastic goo, you know what I mean? And it doesn't like harden, it kind of just turns into a goo and then it gets all over everything, and that's the worst part because it takes forever to clean the grates because they're, I mean, you actually probably haven't seen the grates. The grates are just, it's just a metal grate underneath this, you know? Higher frequencies, more energy. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. That's why I was kind of trying to lower the frequency, because lowering the power doesn't get all the way through. Even this is right on the cusp of not getting through. There's some places where I have to rip it out. So I think I hit a happy medium. I just gotta watch it and make sure I don't catch anything on fire. I mean, it happens. Duty cycle, yeah. The time savings happen in US? Daylight savings time? It did, what, a couple months ago? Last month? Yeah, Russian, that's why. I priced, well, part of it would be because of daylight savings time, which I think we jumped the other way. I think we jumped, no, we jumped later. No, we jumped earlier? I don't fucking know. For the most part, the reason why I'm streaming later is because I'm working more. I just did my overtime sheet for March. I did 36, 37, 38, somewhere in there, hours worth of overtime in the last 2 weeks. So it's been, you know, it's been working more. How does the frequency change? I have the computer that's hooked up to this that I'm sending the files to. When I hit print, there's a dialog that lets me put in frequency, power, and speed. It's basically, I guess it's pulses of laser light instead of just a pure laser light. And so the frequency changes the amount of time it's on per second, basically. Yeah, sorry, Space Doggo. I know it's not convenient for you, unfortunately, but it's not convenient for me either, to be honest. But, you know, the stuff needs to get done, and it could very well be preventing people from getting sick, so it's hard for me to say, no, I don't want to do it, you know? The pulse frequency, yes. Not the frequency of light. No, I see. I now see what you were asking. Yeah. No, not wavelength. Thankfully not. God, could you imagine adjusting the wavelength of a laser? That would be not easy to do, probably. I just heard the other one finish too. There. The other machine is cutting these that I designed. It's quite hard to see. I'm waiting for the camera to catch up. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Which interfaces rubber bands in the back because we ran out of elastic. So I drew this up and printed it. We're cutting them out on the other machine while we work here. That being said, the acrylic doesn't really need to be babysat as much as this. I mean, I can see it from here. I can glance over and see it, but this stuff is what goes up quick, you know. The acrylic I have dialed in pretty well, where I can kind of say go and take a glance at it every couple seconds, minutes, maybe. This is what the bed looks like without any foam on it. You can see those areas in the bottom right where somebody burnt something up. That's actually the top of the laser, but you're upside down in this shot. You notice how you can't really see what the shape of what I'm cutting anywhere? Because I have my settings hopefully more correct than whoever burnt up that whole area. I've been cutting these out. I've cut like hundreds of these. I'm probably close to 1,000 of these already, and you can't see any trace of them, so I'll be right back. Sorry, there's other people here. No, they don't, doggo. It's alright, they were just asking about materials. One thing, frequency, basically two ways of measuring the same thing. Yeah. This is duty cycle, as they were saying, is more correct. It's the frequency of the duty cycle that we're changing, I guess. Trying to empty out the other laser cutter, but I gotta come back here to check on this one every few seconds. laser diodes are fixed current variable voltage, so what you are doing is pulsing a voltage signal across the diode. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Peeling an acrylic sheet. Unfortunately, you get better cuts when you don't peel the sheets usually. They come with a paper backing, basically. They look nicer, but those little pieces would take a year to pull all the paper off if we peeled it afterwards, so. I don't know, I'm not really streaming for any purpose, just to chill and do something while I'm working, you know? idea, dude. This is the laser cutter at work. I actually have two of them. The other one's off to your right. What's going on with you today, man? Anything? Quarantine chill? Sorry, I know we got quiet for a minute. I'm at work still, so. Slowly going insane, Owl? Nice. What's going on, man? Gonna drop off to sleep. Have a productive session. Alright, have a good one, man. Sorry, I'm reading chat upside down. If I don't have chat upside down on the laser cutter for me, when I open the door, it's upside down for you, so. God, I'm tired though. That's much better. Thank you, Owl. I actually couldn't read it because I was trying to read it upside down at first. Ah, thank you for the sub, Owl. It doesn't tell me on my phone very easily anyway. Yeah, it didn't even update. The last update is 17 hours ago. Somebody followed me on this. Somebody, definitely 2 people subscribed since then. To be honest, I wish the laser cutter was a little lower to the ground, because I can't sit and see inside the bed. I'm like forced to stand, which I know is better for you, blah blah blah, but What do you guys think I should get for dinner? I have soup I can make. Canned soup. I can make cheese quesadillas, or I can order out. My plan was to order out, so.
Laser cut tortillas. I have pork. I actually have pork. Pork in my freezer. I keep forgetting to pull it out. Fuck, it's real nice. Stupidest thing. I just gotta pull it out of the freezer and cook it. McDonald's in.
I was like really fucking tired the other day, and I was like, whatever, fuck it, let me get McDonald's. Why is that cutting like that? Hang on. And I like to get the chicken wraps and a double cheeseburger. And so I was like, all right, a double cheeseburger and 2 chicken wraps. And they came back and they're like, oh, we don't have any chicken wraps. I was like, fine. 2 double cheeseburgers, no pickles. And she was like, all right, a double cheeseburger, no pickles. And I was like, 2 double cheeseburgers, please. And she was like, yeah, there's 2 patties. And I was just like, whatever, fuck it. And so I got 1 double cheeseburger. And it was the most delicious double cheeseburger I've ever had in my life, I swear. I was so mad I didn't have a second one. You see, I don't know, you might be able to see it in the background when I haven't cut the foam in a while, but I'm using my Skelly tool. I got one for Christmas, that's what I'm using. But we're cutting the foam out for on top of the visor. I'll show you when this is done cutting, exactly where I'm cutting. You know what? They have like the dollar menu double cheeseburger that has the ketchup, onions, and pickles. I really like that without pickles on it, so that's usually what I get. But their chicken wraps are good too. You can have fast food for a year? You're probably better off. No, you're most assuredly better off, dude. Something that's interesting is that Wendy's offers a party pack of nuggets, 50 chicken nuggets for $10. How do they make any money off of that? You miss it? Yeah, I feel that. Real cheap chicken, yeah. The nugget goo is cheap? Yeah, dude. Sounds like a good deal till you consider the cost of the Heart surgery, gotcha. Sorry, I'm reading upside down still. Chicken going bad, so they want to sell it all. Maybe, but that seems like an opportunity deal. Like, hey, you know, we're offering this to you, not an advertised deal, you know what I mean? It's alright, they can just put the chicken hearts in you. How many chicken hearts do you think you could fit in the cavity of my regular heart? Maybe that's the key to all this. Like 6? I mean, if you have 6 hearts, you're pretty much invincible, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works in video games. So see, maybe eating a lot of 50 chicken nuggets is good for you, because all 6 chickens they killed to make those 50 chicken nuggets, their hearts they could just put in you later. What if one isn't strong enough? You can just keep adding more in. More in series? Yeah, no, you don't do them in series, you do them all in parallel. And that way you just have like an average flow coming out. Galaxy brain thoughts, yeah, dude.
So this is what we're cutting this bone right here to fit in this face shield. And it just slides in. It's to prevent what they call the chimney effect, where air comes between the face and the shield, and you breathe in bad air. Yeah, see, this is what the pain in the butt is like. This was too far to the sides, and the laser didn't have enough. This is the edge of the foam, the straight edge. So you can see this cut touched it. So all of these pieces don't ripple off at once like they normally do. So I have to sit here and fall. Good day.
don't think chickens do a lot of cardio. All they do is run around all day, dude. See, this piece of foam isn't exactly 24 inches wide. So the manufacturer cut it a little short. And so it's going to be a little short on my side. I'm trying to position it better. Or I was. But now you know why I'm starting my streams at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, is because I'm doing this until 5 or 6. In the future, you wonder if there will be a service where you can transplant your heart into someone else so they can exercise for you. Wow, I feel like that would be a lot of effort, A. And B, I feel like you would want to transfer your brain so that they could work your whole body, no? Because, I mean, yeah, I want my heart to be healthy, but, like, it'd be nice if I wasn't fat either. And if I didn't have to do anything to do that. Right, like, don't people say once they get into exercising, it's almost like a... Not a high, but, like, they feel good from doing it? So if they want to feel good, they can feel good. I'll let them defat my body. A lot of unnecessary surgery, yeah. A runner's high, there you go. Yeah, let someone else do that. I don't care. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel the exercise. I just want to not be fat. I am tired though. I got work tomorrow too, and Sunday. I think I took Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off next week. I'm probably going to work 2 of those, but of those 3 days, what day should I stream on? I'll probably take 1 day off and work the other 2. Yeah, I do try and rest. It's tough, you know, because I definitely want to stream more because everyone's streaming, so everyone's, you know, there's more competition. It's harder to get people to watch. And I like streaming, you know. My worst month in like 4 or 5 years. we're gonna swap machines for a bit. So this is one machine, and over here is the other one. This one's doing acrylic. Eight to 6 CDT. You only watch streams after 10? Yeah. I feel that. I normally work... I normally work 7 to 3. But I've been doing 7 to 3... 7 to like 6. 7 to 7. 7 to 5. 8:30 to 6. Stuff like that, you know? This one I could sit down and see. Oh, yeah, it's the Mini. If I could rest this fucking phone. Sorry about the glare. I don't really... Can't really turn the lights off. Yeah, I can show you what these are for. So we have a pretty severe shortage of elastic bands, basically. So this enables us to use rubber bands. We have thicker rubber bands than this as well, but it just breaks it up so it's not a rubber band against someone's head the whole way, and makes it so it sticks in people's hair less. It's not perfect by any means, but it's better than not making them at all, you know? They flex a little bit, not a ton. Sorry, Space Doggo. I was fooling around with ones that flex more and were longer, but they get really fragile when you let them flex because people want to flex them more, you know? You can see the reflection of the red dot sight. It's on the red dot laser that's on this. Turn that on and off. Yeah, no worries. I tried so hard to pack it as much as I can. Unfortunately, I have 68 on here. I can get 72, but that uses the entire height of the sheet. It's a 12 by 12 sheet. And unfortunately, if you don't get it perfect, you lose 4 to 8 of them. So I just took those 4 out to make a little bit more wiggle room. You'll also notice I don't have the sheet all the way at the top left. Because for some reason this doesn't like the it doesn't like the laser on top of the rim, so little flare-ups going in there. Let's go on metal. Yeah, I'm still technically at work, so I'm streaming laser cutting from work. It's another design that I had prototyped for the shield, where the fronts could hook onto these. The foam goes in here. We have a hook for elastic on the back. I like the way this works really well. but unfortunately it's not very space conducive. You can see I can only get about 4 from one sheet, and it leaves a lot of garbage material, and this will be used for smaller pieces, or if we run out of big sheets I'll cut more of those small pieces into this. But it just doesn't pack as efficiently as our other acrylic design. The other acrylic design unfortunately requires heat to bend it, so it's more post-processing intensive, but yeah, still using Corel Draw, yep. I drew these pieces I'm cutting now, I drew in Corel Draw. And the foam. I drew them both in Corel Draw. And there's my file. Got off of work, nice. I'll keep that in mind, Russian. Thank you. I'm slowly learning how to do it. So the way we do it is Corel can take the SVG, and then I can go to print and a dialog and choose the settings on the laser here. How it differentiates from a cut or like an etch is the line thickness. So if I select the line here, you can see it's a hairline, but if I made it have a thickness, it would be an actual etch maneuver instead. So they call it vectoring and rastering. Vectoring is the cuts and rastering is the etching. And so there's always settings you can do for how fast and the direction you go and what kind of dithering you use to do it all. Certain things are better for others, like you use certain ones for like fabrics and stuff like that. I'm only doing vector, so I could just do that if I wanted to, but there's nothing here that's made for raster. This isn't Persona, I know. I can't change the go live notification for my phone. I can only change the game stream title and the stream title. What's going on, Mustix? But there's cool things, like you can go into color mapping and you can say, like, you know, this RGB value I want to raster at this frequency, speed, and power. So you can make something. Is Gear had a change of heart yet? Yeah. I'm ready to go home, that's what that is. You could take something that's all a bunch of weird different colors and change each color to a different speed and power, and so you can have multiple etching strengths based on colors and stuff like that, or there's all sorts of other cool stuff you can do in here. You can make stamps where it tries to cut the area away from and leave, you know, like this red area as the stamp, so you can make stamps and stuff like that. There's cool stuff you can fool around with. Trying to think, hang on a second. Here is the foam gaskets I'm cutting on the other laser cutter, which I'm not doing right now. But I mean, it's just one thing that I drew up. You can see it's a curve, and then two other curves. Basically, actually, these are made up of two curves as well. And then I just copied and pasted it all over the place. What else? Here is the other face mask that I did, the prototype that was rejected. This is the same thing where it's kind of just a bunch of little tiny pieces all put together. I also have an older version in here as well, down below. But this is done here. I'm actually going to kill some of these. I'm finishing up soon, so. Oh, so nice. It's all gone. What's nice about these is, one, this exterior piece comes out pretty easily. Usually. It comes out easier with two hands. Trust me. And this is trash. Oh. So I can bring this all the way across to my trash pile over here. Literally just all foam and plastic pieces. But what's cool about these is you cut them. Let me find one, and you can see. If it'll focus here, I'll go down to it. You can see that these haven't popped out on these, and so the best way I found to do that is just to take them and drop them. And you drop them. Yeah, that did it. They're all out. So I just usually pick them up and just give them a toss down, and it pops out the stuff. It's easy enough to do. Sometimes you can lift a few at a time if you're very lucky. Oh, like this, and just go, and then they all go everywhere. I gotta vacuum it out anyway, so I'm not worried about it going everywhere. So yeah, we end up with pieces like this, which you can see that little cut on the top there, that little angle is actually the negative of one of these, and then we end up with the star piece right there that has to come off as well. One of these in between them. That should be symmetrical. Oh, I'm tired. An air blast might work too. I don't have any compressed air down here, unfortunately. I only have a vacuum, and the parts I want to keep are small enough to go in the vacuum. So I wish I had a compressor. That would make things so much easier. Actually, that's not true. I have a very small compressor that is used. You can see this is a little nozzle, and it blows air through at the point of the laser to help keep things, cool them off, and blow debris out of the way of the laser and all that. But unfortunately, it's not very strong. You know, it's only strong enough to make a little kind of thing. It's not like a real compressor. Oh God, I almost took one in the eye. I'm telling you, my eyes are fucking cursed, dude. So now the majority of them have it out. Yeah, I can't really see any that have any in. I'm sure someone in chat will say, look at that one. My eyes specifically do have bad luck. I need one of those face shields. Listen here. And so now, I don't know where the bag of them went. Oh, right there. I got a whole bag of them. I've been cutting for the last couple hours. Gotta put them in. Here, I'll let you guys hang out in the bag for a minute. You guys like the ASMR? Yeah, it's all clear. The bag's not closed. Come on. I think these are underneath the bag. I'm not even joking. There have been times at my last job where I was drilling through MDF with a drill bit, or wood or plywood or something. I was outside and I was wearing goggles. And I was wearing goggles the whole time I was drilling these holes. I drilled a whole bunch of holes, and I was done. I had cleaned up. All I had to do was put a bolt through the hole and put the nut on the other side. And I laid down and I stuck the bolt through the hole, and a little piece of the whatever the fuck it was fell through, and the wind caught it and blew it right in my fucking eye. And I had to go to the emergency room. I was done working. I was wearing the goggles, and it still went the way. The wind still picked it up and pushed it through. I got a vacuum, so give me a second. You can see, like, this shit and that shit is all goo from previous flare-ups I've had with the polyurethane. Oh, I gotta put the thing back. Where it melted and like flowed out, and I cleaned out the whole tray, and I gotta clean it out again, but look at this stowaway. I don't think I can get it in from here. No, I missed it. Bye. It's my favorite part. Ready? Turn off the stream. Say hello. My favorite part right there. Lock the computer. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna leave my laptop here. Nobody steal it, right? This is my work bug out bag. Hang on. There's all my laser cutter and 3D printer tools in it, and it's gonna live right there for now. Okay. No, don't steal it. I can't tie this bag with one hand, so give me a second. Ah, one fell out. Fuck. Alright. Well, guess I only did $999 instead of $1,000 there. Alright. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. I don't know what's gonna happen. I may lose connection with you guys. Can you see? In my pocket. You can see, yeah. Alright. Oh, almost forgot my knife. Can't show that on screen. Go. down the nice dark hallway. I'm gonna be taking the elevator, so I may lose you guys. No, don't steal it. My chat keeps going in and out. I'm sure my connection is doing the same. First death in the next county over? Yeah, it's not good, dude. I think our death toll's in the thousands now, no? I don't know. Yeah, sorry guys. You back? Alright, I think I'm back, yeah? Alright, I'm trying to get out of here, so. Yeah, I muted it for a little bit. Yeah, you can tell me which way to go, right? Oh, I left my fucking sweatshirt somewhere else. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Up left. Where's my cat bus? Yeah. Oh, get in here. Turn my. There we go. Why are you in real life? I don't know. I guess I'm not laser cutting anymore. Hello. I gotta drive, so I'm gonna stop the stream. So, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you later. Maybe. Hopefully, I'll stream later. I don't know. See ya.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.